I have a really interesting review video for you today. This is a gas station worker and a fast food worker who is debt-free but is still struggling. So we're going to check out exactly what their financial situation is in this review. Hey guys, it's Justine, the host of the Debt-Free Millennials channel, where we talk about all ways to help you achieve financial confidence and crush debt that leads to more fun and fewer payments. If you're new to the family, you've not yet joined, come on, subscribe to the channel. We do a bunch of these reviews, and thank you so much to Market Savings by Save for sponsoring today's video. Save is a financial platform that gives you the potential to earn more money in returns than you would in interest with a traditional or high-yield savings account by investing your money in the market. But more on that later. I want to tell you all about this person in this application because it really jumped out at me. So they are a cashier at a gas station. They're also a fast food worker. They work both those jobs full-time in Nashville. They struggle. When I asked, the biggest thing you struggle with financially, they said, I became debt-free in January 2023 after paying off $10,000 in credit card debt. And during that time, became really intentional with my spending. Since then, I've become really aggressive with my savings and have changed my mindset around money. I love music and going to concerts, which is why there's a line item in my budget for those events, and I have sinking funds. For concerts, I specifically have a line item for Carrie Underwood in my future category because I love going to see her residency in Vegas. Let me just say, I love that you are prioritizing concerts and you're prioritizing a music artist that you truly love, and you're doing it in Las Vegas. Like, I love that. Here's where it gets a little interesting. My struggle is I'm so focused on saving and building up my net worth and doing anything fun, like going to see Carrie Underwood in Vegas. I would have to pull from my savings in order to make those things happen, which would make my net worth go down. So it's not a money issue. It's a mindset issue that they need help with because I'm sacrificing happiness by not living the life I want. When I asked, what are your top 2 to 3 financial goals you want to accomplish? They said, mostly I need help with being okay with spending money that I've worked so hard to earn and save on things I enjoy and seeing my number go down for my net worth and savings. I am saying no to a lot of fun things I would like to do because I'm focused on building my savings and working so I can do this. How can I do both? I've cut my living down to the bare bone essentials and would like to be able to have some fun. There's no balance in my life. Totally get that. They have $10,000 set aside in an emergency fund. They also let me know that they're visually impaired, so they use Lyft and Uber as their main source of transportation. They also get discounted meals and free meals at their jobs, so that's why their grocery and restaurant budgets are so low. They're on a family plan for their cell phone, and they got their internet and cable bill lowered by calling Comcast and negotiating the bill. Bravo! So impressed with this already. I want to get into the budget because I want to see what this looks like. So between the two jobs, I'm seeing here that we have a total monthly income of $37.49, so almost $3,800 coming in every single month. We've got a hefty amount going towards savings. I love that. You still have money left over. Jeez, oh Pete. Okay, so no debt, because we paid off the $10K of credit card debt already, so I also love to see that you are utilizing the due date column. I love this. So in the new budget, the budget toolkit template that you guys can download for free, linked below, I've added this due date column to show exactly, you can type in the dates of when these things are due, and when they're paid, they just put a little green check mark next to it. I love that. Okay, so rent paid of $1,000. Let's see, electricity was lower. That's great. Your Lyft rides. Wow. Okay, so your Lyft and Uber, I wonder, there's some sort of monthly pass that you can purchase? I know Uber used to do this where you could do monthly ride passes, and I wonder if that might help you at all. Might look into that because this is costing you a lot, but we want to make sure that you're traveling safely. So if anybody has any other suggestions for how this person might be able to get around utilizing Lyft, Uber, maybe there's something else, Sometimes I know with public transportation, especially in Nashville, if you're relying on bus stops, that can take such a long time for you to get to and from places. So if anybody has any other suggestions for public transportation in Nashville, let us know in the comments. Groceries, super low. Vegas plane ticket of 20 cents. Tell me about it. How did that happen? What are you doing there that it only costs 20 cents for a Vegas plane ticket? That cannot be right. Okay, laundry, $5, got it. Restaurants, shopping, Sugarland concert, nice, of $42 only $42. That's amazing. The Opry, you're going to the Opry, looks like in June, $122 going towards the Opry. And then looks like they went to a movie. Subscriptions of $117. This kind of seems high. I would like to know exactly what subscriptions are included in $117 per month. That does seem high. You could definitely go through and kind of do a subscription audit and then ask yourself what you love, what you don't really use that much, and then what are some things that you can completely cancel. That might be really good for you. Now let's take a look at the future, because you do have a lot of stuff going into savings. So you've got tickets, Nashville shows, CMA Fest. Wow, look at all of this. Christmas is really hefty. iBond savings, NYC fund. Wow, wow, wow. I love to see all of these things. You are doing phenomenal here. You're contributing actively to your Roth broke. I'm blown away at the discipline that I see just from this budget, because there's so many line items where they're just contributing $100 towards these different funds. But look how much is in their savings. This is incredible. $10,000 challenge. What is this? Just to see if you could save $10,000 in a short amount of time? That could be something. But we want to make sure that we have savings goal in mind. Like, what is the $10,000 for? Is it truly for retirement? I know that you said that mindset is really an issue for you. And I know when I paid off my debt and I was living very cheaply, living beneath my means, it was like so wild. So you have a ton of future things right here. And I really want to make sure that you're taking advantage of the right accounts and tools that can help you grow this money even faster, especially when it comes to investing stuff, which is why I'm so thankful today's sponsor, Save, is opening up their market savings program. So the market savings program by Save is an easy, passive way to build up your investments, build up your income with no downside by investing in the market. Here's how it works. So Save actually opens up 2 different accounts inside of the market savings program. You'll have a savings account with Webster Bank, which is FDIC insured, and then you'll have an investing account with Apex Clearing, which is SBIC insured. Then Save will make an investment into your selected investing portfolio. There are 4 to choose from. The investment will mature after 1 year and 1 day. Now, you can withdraw from the market savings program, withdraw that cash at any time. Just know if you withdraw before the maturity date, then you could forfeit any potential returns and be subject to any advisory costs or fees. On a daily basis, you can check your investments growth and balance by plugging into the Save app. Right now, Market Savings is generating a variable annual percentage yield of 9% with a 1-year term. When I'm thinking of midterm financial goals, such as a down payment, a new-to-me car, maybe it's a wedding that you're building for sometime in the future, maybe it's building up for future babies, this is something that I would seriously be looking at as a way to build up those funds without risk of losing your money. You can check out Market Savings by Save by heading to the link in the description box below for you to check out. Thank you so much to Save for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back into the review. Okay, before I access your budget again and take a look at that, what I thought would be a really interesting exercise for you to do, and for anybody who is struggling with this idea of I've relearned how to discipline myself with my finances, but now I've gone maybe over the top and now I can't seem to enjoy my money. How do I do this? Or any kind of limiting money belief that you might have. What I want you to do is I want you to write down, so as a child, think back to 3 to 5 main ideas that you remember learning about money. You could have learned this from your parents, from teachers, from other adults in your life, and I want you to write this down. So I'll model this. Learning about money growing up, I learned that I should not get into credit card debt. I have to work hard for money. A college education is the best way to get a good paying job, and it's possible that we can't afford a lot of things. Now what I want you to do is take those negative ideas and reframe them by saying why it's not 100% true all of the time. Now, I got this exercise from my mentor, Belinda Rosenblum, and I think this is a perfect opportunity for us to just rework what we've learned in childhood, because inherently we take that subconsciously and adopt that as our own adult beliefs, even though it was something that may have been passed on to us. So this was a money story that you may have told yourself. And so now we're trying to rework this. So for example, I've got to work really hard for money. This was something I learned growing up. Got to work hard for money. Put in the hours, drive, work. Now, why is that not 100% true all of the time? Well, I can think about other people work far less than I do with less effort and make more money. So if it's true for them, why can't it be true for me? And thinking about this idea, we can't afford everything. We can't afford a lot of things. I can think about, I've been able to afford what I need and what I want in the past. So if I've been able to afford things in the past, why can't I be able to afford things in the future? Now you can baby step this belief by using transitioning phrases such as I'm allowing, I'm beginning, I'm becoming. I'm allowing myself to enjoy the fruits of my labor. I am beginning to see that I can enjoy spending money on the things that I truly love and still be able to save and invest and pay for the things I need. These are some ways that you can start transitioning those limiting money beliefs and working on that, because it truly is a mindset thing for you. Lastly, I want you to create a new empowering belief. This is basically writing the opposite of what you've learned and what you've been telling yourself all these years. So instead of saying, like the example I'm giving you, I have to work really hard for money, that now becomes I can work with less effort and still make more money. So that's the belief. If I was just to go from I have to work really hard for money to I can work with less effort and make more money, I'm not going to believe that right away. So I really have to go through those transition steps of telling myself, okay, why is that not 100% true all of the time? Transition by saying, I'm allowing myself to see that this is possible for me, and then moving into the empowering belief. I want you to do this exercise for all of those negative money beliefs that you might be holding onto right now. I want you to be able to release that. So I hope that exercise helps. Let me go back into your budget to see what else I can find. So if it looks like you've prioritized everything pretty evenly for a lot of these things except for the Roth account that you're contributing to. And then it looks like the Nashville shows and CU tickets, those ones are getting a little bit more priority. I'm assuming these are the funds that you have, the balances in these accounts. You really need $5,000 for CU tickets. I'm like, whoa, that's so much money here. The brokerage account or the Roth IRA account, I definitely want you to continue to max out that account, because if it's truly the Roth, then we would be doing $583 a month. So this is something that you could work to building up. Once you get this maxed out, I think you're going to feel really comfortable that we can continue to spend money on the things that we truly love. And you are spending money on things that you love. Let's just not beat ourselves up about it by going through that belief exercise and kind of reworking and eliminating the limiting ones. Your calculations are a little off here, so you're negative 325 in the hole. And you're probably like, oh no, I don't want you to panic about that. But there's just some things that we could reduce here in the future category, 50, 50, 50, 50. And then let's just call this 100, and then you're good. No worries there. Let's just make sure that your calculations are always on par. I think you're fine. You may have just had that filled out incorrectly, but I want to give you permission to spend on the things that you love. And I think you're almost there. It's just doing a little bit of mindset work to get it done. Thank you again to Save for sponsoring this video. Don't forget, if you want to check out Market Savings and see if this is a potential program that could help you really boost your financial goals, check out the link in the description box below. If you want your budget anonymously reviewed on the channel, be sure to follow the Google Forms link below, fill out as many details as you can. The more details you provide, the better advice I can give you. Subscribe, and if you like this series, if you're continuing to enjoy it, hit the like button. Let me know that you are interested in seeing more content like this, and I'll catch you in the next video.